and then have like an hour, 2 hours off, and then at 5 I was in college, and from 5 to like 10 o'clock at night, and I did that for 18 months, and I sucked at typing. Even to this day, I always make fun of like me, Martinez, me. I mean, the last thing I had to do was the typing thing, and I suck at typing. But at the same time, there's things that you can work on. So I was like trying to graduate, and that was the last thing I had to do. Was like I think I had to do 40 words per minute, which is not hard at all. I ended up doing it, but it's just my hard headedness. And I ended up again finishing. That was the last thing I did, and I graduated in 2020 or 2004 because I graduated high school in 2002. So then, 2004, I graduated from college. I remember it should have been probably a good feeling, right? Graduated from college. Probably in my family, right, direct family, I was the first one to graduate from college, and my sisters were LVNs, and they had their certificates, and they were kind of like the first example of like, maybe we can do something outside of what I expected myself to be. But I was the first one to graduate college. But I remember seeing my sisters there, my family there, and they were proud. They were proud to see that their brother, that was, growing up, always getting into trouble, always getting suspended, always with bad grades. Did I have a 4 point GPA? No, I didn't. Did I have a 3 point? No, I had a 2.86. I remember this specifically because they asked me in the graduation. There was people that were like, they were saying their GPA, they're like 3.8, and their name and their degree.